Jai Hind friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the CHANAKYA Dialogues English. Across the world, you'll not find such kind of supporters for Israel like you do in India. The hardcore Israel supporters in India. Most of them ended up being Hamas supporters because not one has condemned what has happened to the Israelis. They were very happy taking the Jews' money, but that hatred in the heart for Jews and Israel. Jai Hind friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the CHANAKYA Dialogues English. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, share this video and don't forget to press the bell icon. So friends, a few things happening I'd like to tell you, and we'll start with Turkey today. Turkey has banned Coca-Cola and Nestle because Turkey wanted to act against American companies. Now what Turkey forgot was while Coca-Cola is an American company, Nestle is not. Nestle is a European firm. It's spread all over the world. It's a Fortune 500 multinational company. That's all right. But it's not an American company. It is finally a European company. This is something that the Turks did not know. That's number one. Number two is that, how does it impact anybody? Here was Turkey talking about jihad. Turkey was talking about holy war against the Jews. Erdogan was personally talking about the Ottoman Empire and how he's the new Sultan Mehmet III. This is what he was talking about. Erdogan, who was always ready to go to holy war, project himself as the sole leader of the Muslim Ummah. And this man ends up banning baby powder. This is so unfortunate. I mean, this is funny and it's sad at the same time. If you really want to ban stuff which is related to Israelis or to the Jews, let's be specific, let's say businesses which belong to Jews, I think you should start off by banning Facebook. I would request all those countries who are protesting against Israel to start off by banning Facebook. Say that we will not use Facebook any longer. Please do that. That's point number one. Point number two, it would be a good idea not to have coffee at Starbucks. Because after all, it was a Jew who started Starbucks. It is a Jew who owns Facebook. And what about those nice pair of jeans that you're wearing? Levi's. Levi's? Levi's is a Jewish company. Get rid of those jeans. So, viewers, what I would like you to do is, or what my request is, which are the top brands in the world, which have been started by Jews or are owned by Jews or run by Jews, operated by Jews, please write their names. The top brands in the world. Please write their names and let us tell Turkey and such countries which are screaming and shouting against Israel to start off by banning such organizations, like for example Facebook. I believe Starbucks is doing very well in Turkey. Why? Starbucks was started by a Jew. They should not have any Starbucks in Turkey. Now, another news from Israel is, since we're talking about Turkey and Israel, so another news from Israel is that there were 19,000 Palestinians, 90,000 Palestinians who were working in Israel, and they got, top-end salaries, they got all the facilities, now they're out. They're out of the system, obviously. Most of them ended up being Hamas supporters because not one has condemned what has happened to the Israelis. They were very happy taking the Jews' money, but that hatred in the heart for Jews and Israel remained. So Israel has done the right thing by asking all 90,000 of them to leave out. And they will be replaced by 100,000 Indians. Now, this benefits both India and benefits Israel. How does it benefit India, first of all? Let's come to the Indian benefit part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, it benefits India simply because, India gets a lot of remittance. Indians will get to work in a friendly country where they are loved, where they are respected, right? And above all, Indians get exposure to the kind of technology rarely seen in the world. I mean, these Israeli guys are, the cutting edge of technology. Israel, US, these countries, cutting edge of technology. Cutting edge, absolutely. So, that is what they're doing, and 100,000 Indians will be hired to work in Israel. It's good for Israel because then you have a workforce that is talented, that is trained, that is qualified, that is experienced in working for Fortune 500. I don't think any Palestinians work for any Fortune 500 company, coming in from Gaza. So if somebody's parents have left and somebody's parents are, living in the US or living in Europe, then it's one thing. But there are no Fortune 500 companies operating on the Gaza Strip under Hamas. So, they have no experience. So I'm glad the Palestinians are out. I'm happy that the Indians are in. And the Indians will go to, Israel with a lot of experience, a lot of qualifications, a good work ethic. And I think it's going to help Israelis also because finally you'll have a force with you, which you can explicitly trust, eyes closed, right? People who actually are with Israel, not just because like the Palestinians who are temporarily on the face of it with Israel because Israel was paying them. Here, Indians are for Israel, and I think on the streets in India, you see across the world, you'll not find such kind of supporters for Israel like you do in India. The hardcore Israel supporters in India. So this is a good thing for India. It's a good thing for Israel that Indians will be going there. So it's beneficial for both the countries. And many people are analyzing and saying that this has everything to do with directly, with India abstaining from the vote, which happened, that ceasefire vote, India abstained from the vote, and this has everything to do with that. That's what a lot of analysts are saying. We have another news. Benjamin Netanyahu, Prime Minister of Israel, says that Israel will have overall security responsibility in Gaza for an indefinite period after its war with Hamas. And this is the clearest indication that Israel plans to maintain control over the coastal enclave that is home to 2.3 million Palestinians. And this is absolutely the right thing to do. And I'll tell you why. All these countries, Arab countries, Muslim countries, even European countries, which not on the face of it, I mean, European countries are not condemning Israel, so to say, but they're saying, oh, let's call for ceasefire, and, all these bleeding heart liberals, useless people. Anyway, so a lot of Muslim countries are condemning, but nobody is giving assurance to Israel that Israel will not be attacked. All these countries are not condemning what Hamas has done. You see, for them it's okay to kill Jews, and I'm telling you that's the truth. Let's speak out the truth. Let's speak. Somebody's, there is a prophecy that will happen, and there is that hadith from Sahih al-Bukhari which says that, on the day of judgment, the Jew will hide behind a rock, and the rock will give witness and say, oh Momin, there is a Jew hiding behind me, come and kill him. These are proper, hadiths. And there is some fancy notion of jihad against the Jews, which doesn't make sense, because every time these guys have tried jihad against the Jews, I'm talking about Syria, I'm talking about Yemen, all these countries, Egypt and all that, they've been beaten black and blue by the Jews. I don't know which jihad they're talking about or which prophecy they're talking about. Anyway, so what's happening is that Israel will control Gaza in the future because nobody is willing to give a guarantee. Israel is its own guarantee. You see, people say leave Gaza. Israel says okay, done. That is what Israel did in 2005. They left Gaza. 9,000 Israeli citizens were uprooted and brought back. I think the Israeli government spent close to, $3 billion in relocation. And they said, it's okay, we'll spend that kind of money, no problem, come. So the people came. But again, you see, the problem is different. The problem is who guarantees Israel's security? Who says that, okay, two-state solution, this is Palestine, this is Israel, this is the border, internationally recognized, all right? And you don't go there, they don't come there, and in future there will be no attacks. Can anybody guarantee that? No. It's not going to happen. So this is exactly why Benjamin Netanyahu is saying what he's saying. Indefinitely. Because even in the future, only the Israeli army or the Israeli IDF can guarantee Israel's security. You see, one day America will go back. And America is not going to, see, if there is a case of a war, America can come in between. But all these daily things, daily terror activities that happen, America is not going to get involved. So who gets involved? It is the IDF. It is the Israelis. And they are the guarantors of their own security. Which is why, nobody is saying that we'll tell Hamas not to do this or wipe out the Hamas and we'll ensure peace. No Arab country, no Muslim country is promising this. So who promises Israel's safety and security? It is Israel itself. Ladies and gentlemen, the last news of the day is satellite images over Pakistan. That MM Alam Air Base in Miawali, which was attacked on Saturday. Pakistan said, no harm done. There was an old plane which was non-functional anyway. That plane was destroyed by the terrorists and then we killed all the terrorists. It seems Pakistan was lying through its teeth as usual. No surprises there. Pakistan was lying. According to US-based space firm Planet Labs PBC, they've taken two satellite images, satellite pictures, October 24th and November 4th. and it provides a comprehensive view of the extent of the damage in the aftermath of the attacks. The imagery shows at least 9 clear signs of damage to the operational sheds at the base on the day of the attack. Given the substantial size of these structures, it would require a significantly powerful explosion beneath them to cause such visible roof damage, thereby posing an increased risk to the aircraft stored inside. Satellite photos analyzed by the Associated Press taken hours after the attack show one aircraft stand at the base destroyed by fire, while others appear to have sustained damage. And then this goes on to say that authorities have increased security of the military and other sensitive installations, blah, blah. So, ladies and gentlemen, the fact of the matter is Pakistan caught with its pants down, Pakistan lying through its teeth, and Pakistan saying that nothing happened at the Alam Air Base. Like Alam's story was a complete fraud, the Pakistanis made up a story. In 5 seconds, Alam shot down 6 or 7 Indian planes, some nonsense like that. He was like their Tom Cruise and Top Gun type, no? But it's all made up. It's all made up. Pakistanis made up a story about Alam. Then they made up this story about this airbase, and now they've got caught. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the question and answers, and we have Jain Major Saab. First of all, thank you very much. This is Harshal Mehta. First of all, thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Harshal, for answering all of my previous questions. Indebted and inspired by your razor-sharp points and precise analysis. Thank you very much. Why India has not designated Hamas as a terrorist organization? I mean, India should designate Hamas as a terror organization. Absolutely, I agree. And we also would request our Israeli friends to designate Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed as terror organizations. And yeah, of course, Hamas should be declared a terror organization by India. Nikki Cargo, where is Nawaz Sharif? After the speech on landing in Pakistan, he has gone quiet. Is he up to something like Kargil? No. Today, Nawaz Sharif can't even tie shoelaces. Forget about Kargil. And that time, even Kargil was not his doing. Poor fellow got stuck. He was busy eating chicken sandwiches while Fauji generals were fooling him in Rawalpindi. Now, he's a spent force in politics. He's trying to come back. Nothing like Kargil. I don't know where he's disappeared. He must be plotting something or the other. These Pakistanis never learn their lessons. Hard to say. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, press the like button, share this video, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata ki Jai.